While excavating the new basement, workmen find a rectangular rock footing, which may have been the footing of Moses Stacy's original log cabin. The truck with its heavy-duty winch is moved into place on the site. The winch was salvaged from a World War II surplus vessel and had been used for minesweeping. The cable stretches from the winch and is anchored around a nearby tree. It is then attached to the primary beams under the mansion. As the cable is wound, the house slowly inches forward. A nearby pine tree has been extensively trimmed in an attempt to save it, and the rotation of the house has been planned carefully to avoid the tree. The tires move at a barely perceptible rate as the mansion creeps ahead. The house is clearly free of its old foundation now, and the crumbled stone remains are visible scattered across the lot. The majestic tower and the upper branches of the grand old pine collide. This is clearly a clash of wills for these longtime residents. The mansion is slowed to allow the branches an opportunity to give so the tower may pass by. At last the mansion is safely past the tree, having nearly completed its circular journey. The mansion is free to tilt back and forth as it travels due to the triangular placement of the dollies underneath. A slight rocking motion allows the house to give a little, preventing the stress cracks that would occur if it were held rigidly. Steel aircraft mats, also from World War II, are continuously moved into place in front of the wheels to prevent the house from sinking into the muddy earth. The unusual glass-enclosed greenhouse is now located on the opposite side of the mansion. The cables are constantly readjusted to control the arc of the turn. The mansion now faces west instead of east and has survived the ordeal so far. The wheels are positioned to move the house into the new basement, which is about 18 inches lower than the original. The huge house tips towards its new resting place. An additional truck is brought to pull the house forward. The cable from that truck is also anchored to a bulldozer, distributing the load of the house between the two vehicles. The winch truck secures a second cable which winds around a tree and provides the braking system, holding the mansion back as it rolls downward. Wooden tracks are laid to help level the mansion as it moves downward and forward to its new destination. Workers under the house are busy moving track, earth, and stone. Now that the house is turned, the dolly which served as the pivot point is backwards and must be reversed before the mansion can move ahead. A plumb bob is hung from the front corner of the mansion, and a string is placed across the front of the lot to mark the final resting place. The success of the laborious maneuvering is about to be measured by the simplest of methods. When the strings touch, the move is complete. Surveying shows that no adjustment is necessary. The mansion has completed her journey and sits precisely in her intended destination. The Grande Dame of Main Street now presides over a new neighborhood. The front porch of the mansion, which greeted the sunrise for over 100 years, now basks in the cool light of early evenings. The mansion has come full circle. The house in its new location rests exactly on what may have been the foundation of the previous Stacy home.
I'm not happy with where it is, but I'm happy it's here. I think it's very nice to have it on Highland Avenue, and hopefully the neighbors will feel that way. I know the community is thrilled that the mansion was saved.
You can build a brand new Victorian. This is unique. This Victorian has its history. This Victorian has its memories, its ghosts, its story, its beauty, and I believe historic preservation is really necessary across the United States in every little town. Save those special little places.